Alright, it is Saturday, December 1st, 2018 at 11:11 a.m. Make a wish. Alright, let's take a look at some weather. In the Pacific, we have no tropical cyclone activity is expected during the next 48 hours. In the Atlantic, the same tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours. Pretty much, the hurricane season is over since it's December 1st, and hopefully next year it won't be as active as it was this year, but we're thankful that we went, through the weather that we went through and that we survived and we're alright. And send prayers for those who are still going through disasters from fires and from hurricanes and from floods this past year, because it was a lot this past year. Alright guys, let's take a look at the IR loop. Here is the IR loop right now. There's some storms happening in the center of the United States, in the Midwest, and some storms happening around the East Coast. I'm gonna go over that in a minute. And then there's some rain happening over California and some snow. Let's take a look at the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service has an advisory up here. It says strong storm system bringing heavy snow, some ice to the northern plains. Severe thunderstorm threat for the Midwest and Northern Gulf. Excuse me, Midwest and Northern Gulf. A strong storm system will move across the central U.S. today that will bring heavy snow, blowing snow, and some freezing rain across much of the central and northern plains, making for hazardous travel. Severe thunderstorms and locally heavy rain are forecasted for the northern Gulf and portions of the Midwest. Another storm system will bring additional heavy rain and mountain snow to the west. So you see here, in the west, we have Nevada, California, and Washington. Here, we have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. And also in the middle of the United States, that's where one of the storms is going to happen, is winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories as well. All the way from western South Dakota, northern Wyoming, central Nebraska, central Iowa, and east central Wisconsin, and parts of western North Dakota. So this whole area has winter weather advisories, and also winter weather advisory for southern Maine, New Hampshire, for northern Vermont and New York, and for Boston and the surrounding area. And in the south, we have flash flood watch from the panhandle of Florida, Mobile, Pensacola, southwestern Georgia. This whole area has a flood watch. Let's take a look at the full screen radar to see what's happening. You see here in the south, we have all this rain happening right now, and severe weather happening by Pensacola, New Orleans, Birmingham, in Georgia here. So this whole system of rain is kind of extending from the south, going all the way up to Chicago, then making a turn west by Milwaukee and going into Sioux City, and so it's snow on the east side, I mean the west side, and then rain and storms all the way down, all the way to Florida and Mobile, Alabama. And then there's snow in the Sacramento and Reno area and some rain. And then there's also snow up here in Williston and the edge of Canada here. So this is the outlook for today. Pretty much storms in the middle of the United States and the East Coast. So please be aware of this and stay safe out there, guys. Alright, let's take a look at the temperatures. We have a warm front, I guess you could say, here in from Texas all the way to North Carolina. and it's pretty much in 50s and 40s and 60s and 70s. So it's pretty much a big pocket of warmth. But from Virginia all the way up to Maine, it's cooler in 30s and 40s. And 20s too. Maine has 25 degrees. So it's pretty much warm all the way up to Virginia, and then from Virginia up to Maine is cold. Alright, we got 38 in Washington, 36 in California, 54 on the south, 54 in the middle, and 56 in the southern California. We have 43 in Texas, 50, 70, at 71 in Texas. We have 74 in Louisiana, which is pretty warm. 72, 66, 74, and 79 in Florida. We have 53 for Georgia, 62 for South Carolina, 58 and 56 for North Carolina, and 39 for Virginia. We have 37 and 39 for Massachusetts, and 25 and 36 for Maine. So it's pretty much cooler in the rest of the United States, but warm in the southeast. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. Please stay bundled up if you're in the middle of the United States, because there's a lot of snow happening and winter weather advisories. Alright guys, see you next time, and God bless.